Whoever hesitates while waiting for ideas to triumph among the masses before initiating revolutionary action will never be a revolutionary. Humanity will, of course, change. Human society will, of course, continue to develop in spite of men and the errors of men. But that is not a revolutionary attitude. Sorry. I'm still a dialectical materialist. No thieves, no traitors, no interventionists. This time the revolution is for real. Yoga does things with the human body that defy the imagination. U.S. leaders should think that if they are aiding terrorist plans to eliminate Cuban leaders, they themselves will not be safe. There is nothing more agreeable than having a place where one can throw on the floor as many cigar butts as one pleases without the subconscious fear of a maid who is waiting like a sentinel to place an ashtray where the ashes are going to fall. I never saw a contradiction between the ideas that sustained me and the ideas of that symbol, of that extraordinary figure, Jesus Christ. On birthdays, I avoid taking hasty or impulsive measures. The Jews have lived an existence that is much harder than ours. There is nothing that compares to the Holocaust. I propose the immediate launching of a nuclear strike on the United States. The Cuban people are prepared to sacrifice themselves for the cause of the destruction of imperialism and the victory of world revolution. More than 820 million people in the world suffer from hunger, and 790 million of them live in the third world. Cuba has the cleanest and most educated prostitutes in the world. If there ever was, in the history of humanity, an enemy who was truly universal, an enemy whose acts and moves trouble the entire world, threaten the entire world, attack the entire world, attack the entire world in any way or another, that real and really universal enemy is precisely Yankee imperialism. Forgive me for using the term fat little brother. It is not a criticism, rather a suggestion that he do some exercises and go on a diet, don't you think? I'm doing this for the gentleman's health. There is no more democratic government than a revolutionary government. I don't think anyone has been slandered more than the Jews. I would say much more than the Muslims. They have been slandered much more than the Muslims, because they are blamed and slandered for everything. No one blames the Muslims for anything. No government can sell its nation on the backs of its people. I was a man who was lucky enough to have discovered a political theory, a man who was caught up in the whirlpool of Cuba's political crisis. Discovering Marxism was like finding a map in the forest. So these Red Sox, are they a communist organization? Democracy's my idea. I do not agree with communists. My acts prove free press in Cuba, free ideas, freedom, religion, belief. I don't think it is so difficult to solve the problems between Cuba and the United States. It all depends on whether there is a dialogue, a discussion, or if the prejudices and hatred of people like the extremists and terrorists from the Cuban community who try to impose their policies prevail. I am Fidel Castro, and we have come to liberate Cuba. If religious feeling is put in opposition to social change, then it does become an opium. But if it is joined to the struggle for social change, then it is a wonderful medicine. All criticism is opposition. All opposition is counter-revolutionary. Capitalism is using its money. We socialists throw it away. The universities are available only to those who share my revolutionary beliefs. Warfare is a means and not an end. Warfare is a tool of revolutionaries. The important thing is the revolution. The important thing is the revolutionary cause. Revolutionary cause. Revolutionary ideas. Revolutionary objectives. Revolutionary sentiments. Revolutionary virtues.